Hey Jen, here's some fun band snacks. One of the things I love about a band is that you can really adjust the amount of resistance you have based on how you hold the band. So I wasn't sure about length of your band from the pictures you showed me, but hopefully it's a long enough band that you could hook it around one or both of your feet and take a hold of it in both hands. We're going to start with bicep curls. And this amount of resistance feels pretty easy for me. So I'm going to hold a little bit further down the band. So I start with a little more tension as I sit up nice and tall. I'm going to bend my elbows, pull the bands up towards my shoulders, and then use a lot of control, not letting the band snap as I come down. So we'll do a set of 8 with control. 7. Sitting up nice and tall, up towards the front of your chair. Last 4. And 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Next, we're going to go on to the triceps on the back of the arm. So you're going to hold the band in one hand, with your elbow bent, braced right at shoulder height. And now you're going to get to choose how much resistance you have based on where you hold with this hand. What you're going to be doing is pulling diagonally down to straighten out the elbow and then bending at the elbow. So you get to choose your amount of resistance for 8, 7, 6, 5. Always using a lot of control as you come back. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. I'm going to drape this across the middle of my palm, hold it braced at my shoulder, adjust where I hold this hand. We're going for 8 and 7. Pinky side of your moving hand pushes down and back. Down and back. Yeah. 4, 3. And if you ever were getting tired in your grip strength, and 1, instead of just holding it here, you could take a full wrap around your hand. A lot less grip strength, a lot more friction holding that in place. All right, one more set. You're welcome to do the triceps like we just showed. Or if you're up for it, you can add a little bit of shoulder stabilization work. So reaching the arm up, you can have a little bend in the elbow, really firmly suck the arm bone into the shoulder socket, and then same movement with your lower arm, you're extending down and bending, extending at the elbow and bending at the elbow. Neither of my shoulders are moving at all. So you can have the arm up here, or you can have the hand right back at the shoulder height. We've got 4 more on this side. 3, 2, if your arm is extended, pulling that shoulder blade down your back. 1, nice, and other side. So you might be right here, or you might reach up, pull your shoulder blade down onto your back to stabilize. Only the elbow and forearm move. Shoulders are stable. We're going for 8, 7, 6, 5, or maybe you're here. 4, 3, 2. Adjusting your resistance as you need. 1. Beautiful. All right, those pull-aparts that you were doing, you had the loop, which meant you were really fixed on how much resistance you had. But now, just giving a single wrap around the back of the hand. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Tails are coming down through the paw of your thumbs, then coming across the back of the hands. This is a good way to go. And then you could go ahead and roll your hands so you're gripping down here. Elbows tight to the sides. We'll start with the hands down low. Muscles between the shoulder blades are pulling the shoulder blades together towards the spine without having your rib cage pop out. So ribs are really steady. Let's see here. I wasn't counting and I didn't even tell you to start. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. Elbows stay close to the sides. Pinch those shoulder blades back and together and relax. Good. Okay. A little nice thing to help release the shoulder blades after that. You're going to hold the band out in front of you, arms long, maybe a little wider than shoulder height. And then you're going to pull your right elbow back as you push forward with the left hand, kind of like you were drawing the string on a bow. Come through center. And then left elbow pulls back. Right hand presses forward like you're sighting down an arrow. So come through center. Pull back and press forward, sight down your arrow. And then pull back and press forward. We'll do one more on each side, helping to really mobilize those shoulder blades after all that little pinchy motion. Good, roll it out. We're gonna shift towards the lower body a little bit. How does that sound? So you can do this seated or standing. I'm gonna demonstrate both ways. I like to take a full wrap and anchor my hands at my hips. If that's too much resistance on the band, you can anchor your hands lower. We'll start with a little side step out and side step out. Burm, burm, burm. Ba-doo, ba-doo. I don't know how you feel about my sound effects, but hopefully they're not too bad. And one more time. To the right and to the left. Yeah. And then another option, if you're feeling it, is to stand up. Band is still underneath both feet. Maybe I take a full wrap here just for comfort. You can leave your arms long or extend. We're going to take a tiny little squat. So you're hinging at the hips, hips back, chest forward. Take a step out to the side. Drop the hips just a little bit. Knees are staying in line over the ankles. And then step back together. Nice and slow, resisting that tension. Step out to the side. Hinge at the hips, reach the hips back, little hip hinge. And then come together. Oh, hi, Lucy. To the right and together. Step out to the left, hinge and lower. Press all the way up. Bring the feet together with control. I'm curious how this feels for you. It could be a great addition to a cardio at some point. You might already be done. I'm just going to do one more over to the right. Coming back with control to the left, step out, hinge. It's almost like a little baby squat. Stand up tall, step in, resisting the band the whole way. Good. And then palms facing forwards. We're going to do one arm at a time, lifting up and out to the side. So we're back up into upper body. And again, if you're ready to be done standing, you could be doing this right in your chair. And you might then change where you're holding onto the band to adjust your resistance. Heck yeah! The magic of the bands. One more to each side. I didn't do such a great job talking all the way through this. I just wanted to share those and see which ones felt good for you. And we can always turn it into more of a routine with a little better spiel so you didn't have to be looking at the video later. If you want, if you like them. It's a little beginning.